Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Trading Mess. Sorry it's a little late because I had a lot of work today and um, I need to complete that. But regardless, we did some trades. Uh, was they were very fast today. Market dumped quite a little bit than expected. We tried to capture the pullback. Uh, Apparently, we failed, but it was a break free fail, so it doesn't matter. So zero loss of profit. It was a Telegram trade, and that I think in Telegram I just posted only that trade. uh, while I wanted to post the other trades, it's quite difficult to do that because they were very fast, and they were selling trades because selling was very fast, the momentum was very fast. But still, I could have given you the intermediate levels, but it was not ready to go to those levels as well because it dumped like crazy. So let's get in the markets. Let's see the chart so you understand what I'm talking about. I hope you can see my screen. As you can see, uh, there are no lines or anything because I've not seen the chart. Let's do the analysis together. I was quite busy. I went to my hometown. I had to give a little time over there. That is why I couldn't do this. But it doesn't matter. I think we had pretty good trades. If you are listening to the streams and are understanding what we are trading here, you can definitely have taken a lot of trades at these regions. And this is also is quite possible to take. Let me tell you how, and let me tell you what this is the scalp that I took. A very dangerous scalp, 20 pips ka, yes. So after this closing, uh, I know this is a good reaction. The level I trusted this level. The stop loss it gave was very ridiculous. So it was through 94 to 87, 70 pips ka stop loss. It was a ridiculous stop loss, and I don't want to do that. So I waited. I waited till this market structure followed. After this market structure, and this was a significant line that we drawn, I think, a couple of days ago. I think this is the line. So with that, both giving me confidence. So I just bought the next candle, next 15-minute candle. Just bought it at the middle of somewhere here. So it was 100 pips, I think. 100 pips per trade, yes. And until this high I targeted, which was around 100 pips only. So that's one trade that I did. It's just experience trade, not price action. You could say price action. There's a market section trade on, but the stop loss. The way I gave the stop loss was not on market structure, because if this is the market structure level, stop loss is a little bit higher than that. So the stop loss would be like around here, of course. At least it's 80 pips. You shouldn't have that. I took a sharp stop loss uh, because I was pretty confident that after this movement, at least a little pullback is expected. 3,000. Where's 3,000? Yeah, 3,000 gave a little bit bad, a little resistance. Fine, let's do the analysis from Monday because we weren't live on Monday. Of things happened. The trades we placed also went very well. See, these are the trades that I've already placed. I told you to take this trade, and people who have taken this trade and hold it, they definitely made a lot of money. And also this, when was this? Yeah, this was also this one. Monday we didn't have. So let's do the analysis from here. So we were in this trade. I told you to pick it 130 pips, which was fine. Our initial target was still here. This liquidity. We should. I told you this was the initial final target when we first had this trade, but it was Friday, so we just didn't want to hold in through the weekend. That is why we didn't have take profit till here. But there was a, there was this trade which I told you to take, which quite happened in the Asian session. I placed this trade already. The two places that I told you we can buy or sell from, and this was my way of selling key from this here. From here we could sell, and actually market came there. After this movement, market came over there, gap of opening, a little bit gap of opening. Then the market structure, it follows the market structure. Then I think this is not 15-minute market structure. 15-minute, yes, it is a market structure, but it is already followed here. If you can see this, so I think this is a 1 hour call level. Uh, so yeah, so yeah, 1 hour bid. So it was market structure. So I would have taken this trade, of course, but it has formed in the Asian session. That is something that I can't tolerate. Well, things happen. What can we do? Um, it's a breaker block. Breaker block trades are not that great nowadays. I found that key breaker block trades before when you in the second quarter or so we used to have a great breaker block trades, but now breaker blocks are not just that much good. They're not used that much as well. See, this was a breaker block. When it did satisfy, it's not like it did not satisfy itself. See how it satisfied though. So closing below this level, and it gave a small red candle. This was the satisfaction. So anybody in the right mind would think this is a breaker block, so I'll sell from here, and which whose stop loss has been taken here. Now after this liquidity sweep, I've seen gold to be bearish. I want today to be bearish, and today's morning we had a gap down opening in DXY, gap down opening in DXY, and the consolidation. I want to see this one 1230 p. I'll show you 1230 in gold. Today is 1230. Okay. Um, yep, that is the candle. See, when when this is the candle. Let me tell you what I'm telling. What I want to say is the XY was falling like from here 11:30, 12:30. We had a good selling pressure. So what should gold do? It should what should it do? It should go to the upside, right? So 10:30 by it had moved upside. 11:30 it just stayed there. In 12:30 it did this market structure, uh, satisfied this market structure, and that is all. And that does tell you it is bearish. Gold is bearish for the day, at least for the day. So that was our first intuition. If not the liquidity, liquidity was the first intuition. Second was this market structure. Third was DXY. See, all these confluence is telling you, I'm just telling you how to form a daily bias. See, if you're trading without a daily bias, you're just going blindly. Why did what? You can ask me, but why did we take a buying trade? Because uh, there was no selling levels to be taken. Because all the selling levels are finished at this point, and we were trading at here, and there were no retests that could happen that let us have a stop loss that can we can protect it from if other thing if the market reverses back. That is uh, that is what I'm trying to tell you. So bias, daily bias is very important. So actually we didn't do daily analysis, daily time frame. A little bit context from the daily time frame. We'll just spend a minute or two. Observed give you we're spending a lot more time in the daily time frame than usual. Uh, so this here will be an order block today for today, but this was the Friday ka close, which was, as I told you on that day only, I'm looking gold bearish. Didn't I tell you that? If you go back and watch Friday's live streams, I told you that gold is bearish. One that is it took liquidity from here, which is good sign, which is a good sign, but it did not test this market structure level yet. And from this market structure level, we could see a good buying that could happen. And what else was that? What else was confluences in the daily time frame? And yeah, it's a double. I mean, gold tried to break these levels three times, and it still failed. It's not a double top, but it's triple top with a liquidity sweep on a daily time frame basis. So I would definitely see a days these. Hmm, I think when market comes here now, the dumping will be crazy. I mean, yeah, I feel that when market comes back to these levels, the dumping might be crazy. So we should we should get adapted to the selling of gold and sell from great levels, not from intermediate levels or like that. You can sell from intermediate levels. But there is a possibility if gold go selling, it will just sell from there. And today what happens? See, lot of levels it has manipulated and just gave nothing to us. So that could be happening. But this move, which will happen, uh, I will need DXY to take a support, as I've always told you. That is the first thing. Then we definitely have a bearish gold. We'll have a bearish gold in the third quarter, and fourth quarter again we'll have a bullish gold. That is how normally it plays out. Normally, second quarter, the first quarter is bearish for gold. First quarter is bullish for gold. Second is bearish. Third is bullish and third is bearish and fourth. Okay, actually there is some change between that. But what I usually find is first and fourth quarters gold is going into buying, and second and third quarters selling. So we in second quarter we didn't have a lot of selling. We did have a selling, but not that much as we should see. But definitely we could look for selling from these levels down here. These are good levels. Break down from here because there's already been a liquidity sweep, and it's trying to come back, but there is a market structure here which has followed, but it hasn't formed a green candle from market structure in a daily time frame. So you could see a consolidating day, Wednesday, Thursday, uh, will it be tomorrow? Consolidating day for forming a green candle or something. This is why consolidation happens to form, to understand the market levels. Let me see if there is any news tomorrow. Hmm. Tomorrow is a lucky day, people, because we have FOMC. No, FOMC minutes. Yeah, FOMC minutes. Okay. Okay. Not a real FOMC. It's FOMC minutes. I think Powell will talk. If he talks, there might be some movement we could see. Thursday we have unemployment claims, so we could see move there. 234K is forecast, 233K previous. So add for guess. Friday what we have? Friday we have nothing. So daily speaks. Almost speaks. Unemployment claims. Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday. We could have. So Wednesday, Thursday, the possibility of consolidation being happen is quite low. If consolidation won't happen, there could be a buying. I don't want to go on gold to go buying from this point because the price action will be nasty if it goes buying from here. Honestly, come back to these levels and we can actually capture this. This will be very fast. We can capture this and we keep higher targets. This is daily time frame, of course, and there's a market structure already been followed here. So yeah, I think when this move comes, when the daily time frame this move comes, this will be a free fall for gold uh, until this level. This is a good buying level, 3056. It's a great buying level. Or liquidity also is here. Liquidity plus. This is satisfying liquidity plus. This is a great level, man. This if it comes back to these level now. Can buy. Definitely can buy from here. 350. And even if the small scalp on a daily time frame is easily 100 150 pips. So this would be a great trade. I think I don't. It will happen, but in a very long future, in a distant future. We could actually look for 300 to 400 pips easily. Manage the risk as lesser as possible. We go to lower time frames and see. We'll trade only after confirmation this trade. 300 pips could be a great thing we could capture. Yeah. Coming to the present, tomorrow is news. Day after tomorrow is news. So I'm hoping good candles will form. So as the market structure hasn't followed, mm, and this is a significant order block, we should see some buying. I mean, at least a green candle for tomorrow. For tomorrow's news, what is tomorrow's news? It's FOMC minutes. Okay. It's at night. So we can see consolidation in the morning. It could be expected. Consolidation in the morning is expected. If any moves are there, we can capture them. But normally consolidation is expected. At night, we could have a little bit move. And that move, as price action, should be towards the upside. If you're understanding what I'm saying. So there will be this thing that will be done. I'll show you what will happen. We close somewhere over here. We follow this market structure. 296. It will come back to this. Okay, it will be too much buying from 296. Uh, Closing. It closes below this level. Market structure is okay invalid. Then it's fine. So if it closes below this level, we are good that this market structure has failed. which is good for us. Normal is not, but it's good for us at the moment. Uh, with that, actually, this market structure. Let's see what market thinks though. So there could be a reason that this whole weakest market structure, and here we already have a order block. So that could say that I have followed market structure already. I don't need to follow it again. But still, this is a significant order block, which is driving it towards the upside. So yeah, tomorrow that is what could happen. Uh, we'll buy from great levels. You can find the price action and do that. But overall, gold is very bearish, very bearish. Uh, 4 hours, but let's see. Mm, yeah, whenever these kind of moves come, this kind of moves also come. I already told you that this. From here only, we should have understood that after this liquidity sweep only for today, should have understood that is bearish, and we should have sold at least this market strike. That is great level. I mean, it gave us the opportunity. Everything was given here. Just this showing the raw time frames. That will be something that you want to see. You want to see. Yeah, this is currently this is following this order block. I'm thinking we come back to this level, which is a great selling area. Um, what would it leave? I don't think it will leave it as a fair value gap. I think it will cover it. It's just not that much as well. 150 pips only. A 4 hour level, that's not quite big gap. So that will be covered. And when it comes back to this level, we can sell. We can sell from this level 22, 28, 22, 30. We can find some 15-minute level and we'll sell from there. And but overall, in a daily time frame, we should have a green candle. Then, after that formation of green candle, you start selling one, because that after that it's shown what it has to show, and it's done and dusted. And these levels, I think they will be very hard to return to after quite some time. Uh, we will be trading at these levels. After that, we will be trading further down here. Yeah, I think we'll be trading 3,000. The 3,000 would be seen. Uh, then, when will we go bullish? That is good question. Gold is fundamentally bullish, but when will it again be bullish? So that will depend on daily time frame. Let's see daily time frame. A lot of noise. Sorry for that. Uh, mhm. This level, which is where we need gold to buy. Understandable. I think that level is goated level. From higher time frames also, it's looking juicy. It's looking like a juicy level. I just want to go with higher quantity. That's why that could be a level, or so next it's could be could be possible. Very highly unlikely though. Yeah, 3,000. Where is 3,000? 3,000 here. So let's liquidity grab, and yeah, I think this would be where from where gold will be bullish. This would be the level. Are there any fair value gaps here? This covered. This is covered. Yes, fine. This is almost. This is covered as well. Hmm. But if it comes below this level, na, we'll see selling till here, bro. Because yeah, that we'll see selling from a lot of selling from the selling pressure will come back. 3,000 or this, I think this level. Below this level, it's mostly bearish. 29 something, 2930 around here. We could see bullish gold, and depending upon the news of DXY and all, yeah, we could see that that would be yeah, that would be where we will see the swing low of gold. The swing low of gold now is 3,121, 3,950. And after 3,500, it could come back to 3,000. And yeah, it could take this liquidity. Yeah, I think that is the level 900, 2,900. From 2,900, we'll have a bounce back gold and 4,000 loading. That's in high time frames. So you could invest from there. 2,900 if you want to invest in gold, pretty great level. No one's stopping you to do that. Hmm. So daily time frame pay our live stream is taking a lot of time. Because daily time frame analysis is very important that it will show you the bias, and bias, having that bias is very important. As I told you today, without having that bias, you would have made incredibly high losses if you went into buying because no buying levels. This market share has been done, not for making levels, because it's already messy. And I clean my chart. Clean my chart after a bit. Is there any trend line that's forming? Let's see if a trend line that's forming. This definitely is a trend line that could be followed in the future. Let's say if the upper movement is possible. It's actually upper movement, even though feels like quite impossible, but it happens. No, if it happens, here, that would be just the one to hold for really really long time. 1,000 pips के ऊपर we could see that market structure, and we should have a little bit higher stop loss. We'll decide that. Is also I have a note that trade after 5 minute trade, so we'll figure that out. 4 hour pay right now. We have a bearish. I think we have a bearish trend line. Let me see if I can draw it out properly. This one. Ooh, ooh, ooh! See that? My God, my God! What the hell is that? Hmm. Very nice. Very nicely done, gold. Should I have that level? Hmm. Oh boy, that's a difficult one right now. Uh, what will happen next? It's a test of a trend line. Never close below this. but it's already done three tests, three, four tests, more than four tests already. And I think they'll be closing up below this level just after some liquidity around 349. I mean, it just took liquidity 345. So, ooh, this is tough. If I ignore this liquidity, I just want this market structure level 350, 260 or level like 355, 257, that level, this market structure level, that could be juicy. A lot of possibilities, lot of possibilities. Trying to find a way to form perfect trades, have high win rate. We should have higher RR and higher win rate to be highly successful in trading. It's not compulsory. It's not like you should have high RR and high win rate. People with 50% win rate is also fine. It's fine. You're profitable, man. 1 is to 2 RR for 50% is that means you're profitable. Only if 1 is to 1, if you're making 50% win rate, that's just break even only. But with our break free risk free strategy, we are just flying. Today we would have made a 60 pips call loss, but no, 55, 50 pips call loss. Why did we make that loss? Because we were risk free. That is why I'm telling in the groups that be risk free. That is very important. That just uh, to have your mind at a stable place. Increase your quantity. I don't mind increasing quantity if you have higher trust. But as I told you, the important thing is to maintain that that level, to maintain that what do I say? Higher, yeah, you can take with higher quantities, but maintain your discipline. Have that discipline and do risk free. That is all I ask. Because nobody can predict the markets. No one. I've I mean, it's impossible to predict the markets as is. Can predict moves, but we can't predict the market at every minute, every 5 minutes. It could do a lot of different things, but it's still following because our stop loss is just so small for the market that it could just take it away and move to our side of the direction. And when it does that, it shouldn't panic. I mean, don't think "Hey, I should have a higher stop loss." No, not like that. No, you had your strategy that's good for you, but market manipulates markets try to discourage you, but you shouldn't be discouraged. Just go with the flow and you will be fine. You'll just be fine. So there will be a green candle form. This will be a green candle. So if you want to scalp a little bit, 3,000 say you can scalp. Now from this point onwards, I think you should be able to scalp. Yes, let's do this trade. Just finding out this one. Let's uh, let's do this buying. Let me take this trade in my account as well. The trade should look like this. Now it's satisfied. Let me look at higher time frames and get back to you. Higher time frame. Yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah, it look back. minutes. Let me get 50 minutes. I'll find something. And 3001. 3001. Let's do this. Let's have a tight stop loss. Mm, this one becomes risky, no? Because see, it could come back to look at 4 hours. 4 hours should close in green. That is one intuition. That is why we're buying from 3000. Mm, the next one might be. Uh, and this would close like this. We will lose the trade. When did we lose our entry? 3001 is the entry. We'll come back to that level because I have not entered. Uh, He's entered 30. That one पे enter करना 3000 301. Let's see what it does. And let me see what the X5 doing as well. So that the X5 taking support. Not a good thing, but after all this fall, X5 fell. Even the gold did not make that much impression. And this one will be 50% level, which we missed in selling. 50% level, we kind of missed that one. It's fine. I think it's coming back to our levels. Let me take this swing high and see what is where. What 50% is here. I think target should be here. It will take a lot of time for that. What do you think? Our 50 pips ka target could be achieved. Could be achieved. The XY and the XY it's fine only. We have a little consolidation, then we'll and it should look fine. Yeah. I hope you took this trade. 301 play is currently trading it. Mm, and we have all the stop loss and that's it. Sorry. Uh, I I was laughing because my friend was texting me. Wait, I'm just setting the stop loss and all. I'm entered. Please be entered as well. What? 360. It should be risk free in a couple minutes. Let's see if you can be risk free in this session only. And do I'm having a little bit bigger stop loss. No, I shouldn't have this much 50 bits cut. Mm, I just should have that because I should have that stop loss that much. So is risk free will be a little higher than what we expect. 3010. Okay, we have an auto block here. A little risky. Not little, just much riskier than we thought. You could avoid this trade. You could just book it because see, there's a 5 minute level that I want. That was never tested. Even though this 50 minute was already tested, the 5 minute level was not tested. So this is the level that would be great for us. So I think let's book it at yeah at this 20 pips only. Why taking a gamble? So this level pay we can try buying. This would be 40 pips ka. Yeah, that would be a great trade rather than this. Or am I wrong? It could be all of those things happening. Mm. Double bottom, good indication. But there is an auto block here. That's not good. Even though if it wants to come back, so yeah, this will be better only. I mean, it will. I think it will test this level, come back to this level, and we'll have a good buying level. That would be give us higher targets also. 170 looks per target. So that would be our trade. Let's wait. I mean, if you can do this, we can do 50 pips from this trade probably. Could we do 50 pips? Where are we? Took it. Wait. Took it 301 no. 3012, 303 to 20 pips. I think we will look for 30 pips, then we can close the trade. So even though that's a great level, there's an order block, and I don't want to be stuck there. Mm, I'm in with the higher quantity, so it's less like scalping at 30 pips. 30 pips of pure scalping. That is what I'm doing. Mm, let's do the analysis is more important than these trades. Trades are always going to happen. Analysis very important. If we miss some days, we could could potentially miss the experience. So don't miss this. Mm, I'm probably going to book this trade right now. I booked the trade. I think 25 or something. Fine. So yeah, we're looking for this one. Let's wait for that one. Maybe after this liquidity, we can have that. If it goes from here, that's fine. That's not our concern because the bias is same as I told you. Mm, 1 hour pay. 1 hour pay. Let's see if we can find something. This market structure we found. Change of character. This one. Change of character test happened. Thing around here. At here. Mm, you could say that change of character happened, and yeah, just below this level, we could have taken this trade, but it's so in the morning. This trade was a beautiful trade, no? But we didn't take this trade. I didn't have money. I also didn't take this trade, which I marked, which I should have kept. And there are, uh, if you see my account now, so there will be pending orders placed. Like I'm having this pending order waiting for 75 level, still waiting. And there is some levels downside. This I think. So some levels those are just waiting for entry. I mean, because a lot of our entries are happening in the New York in the Asian session, which we are not awakened to. That is what I'm looking for. That is why I'm having that limit orders placed, and yeah, so far I've been rewarded mostly. Yesterday I didn't. If I had this, no man. I know this was a scalp that I suggested, but if it had happened at that time, it would have been scalp. But after this time, it's not a scalp. This was a great trade. I will go look for this liquidity. Perfect. Yeah. Bad luck. That's what it is. Nothing more. And yeah, auto block of following happened here. Not nothing much that we all nothing we don't already know about. Auto block happened. Some consolidation of the big after big move. And this one was a pretty beautiful trade, no? Trade that we've given this one. I think this was one of the beautiful trades I did. Yeah, I see. I've already placed this order, and I did it afterwards when I saw this. This was perfection, man. So this target reached. I booked it around here or somewhere 322 pair. So easy 250 220 pips ka trade was that. It was done from, as you know, it was done from this significant order block, kind of, at a swing high. The swing high and a good level. That's a good level where I would. It's all. It could be a daily market structure as well. Actually, I think it's a daily market structure as well. Yeah. So both of these conferences together, we have this move, which is tremendous. That is why it could, even the gold is bearish, as I was telling you, that level was so great that it had to do this. And after this, we have this. Now, after this level, I don't think this level is that much goated that it would, break this level. So, selling would come from here only. This would be my higher quantity selling point. If I don't see anything else, that would be my higher quantity selling point. From where I would just ठोक दूंगा कुछ भी है. Yeah, very good. 65 pips ka stop loss. But when the targets are very high, targets are very high. If it forms an intermediate order blocks, and then it's a different story. Until that is a target. Perfect, and that would be a great trade. Uh, Pretty fast as well if there's a high volatility. Yeah, that is selling. Buying pay, I told you that level already. Uh, yep, I think liquidity only should have told us. And today I'm going by selling, and I've followed market structure as well. It was telling us from the start only. And after this Marubozu, at least after this Marubozu of a red candle in a 1 hour time frame, it should have been clear. And after this test, we could have sold. But I took scalps here, which I think were pretty stupid. I'll show them as well, but the stupid scalps that are just out of context. See, if our trade actually we could have been risk free, no, for we would have been 40 pips up. I think there could be a little selling that could happen with that auto block at the present point. Nevertheless, uh, no volatility at this time, of course. Uh, that and this market structure, has it been followed before? That's what I'm looking for. So it was a market structure that has been followed already. That doesn't quite become a market structure again. Um, I don't think that will happen. So yeah, a bearish on gold. Told you, greater level on gold. Told you. Anything else? Monday pay. We should have taken a lot of trades. Not a lot of trades. Just this market structure. And after that, this buying we took. Yeah, Monday we did great, but we didn't think this should have been the target. I mean, at the higher time frames, this should have been the target, but still, mm, level is so good that it took liquidity, man. I mean, we would be selling from here only. See, I would be selling from this regular block only, but my stop loss would have been above this level, of course, because market structure is done. The next level is liquidity, right? Mm, yeah, I think that would be higher. So maybe I would have avoided this trade. 90 pips per stop loss I would have had to give. Rather than that, I would have just waited. So maybe if you unsure about if you have to give that much bigger stop loss, just wait for it. Wait for the confirmation, and after this confirmation, yeah, you're looking for bearish gold, and you have a confirmation. 40 to 40, 50 pips per stop loss you have, and trade from there. That is how it is. It's pretty easy, nothing too dramatic or something like that. Trend line also a lot of confluences towards the sell side. This would be a great level to sell from, and 50% currently it is at 60% here. I don't think. Yeah, it will come back to that level. That will come back to that level, and we'll probably sell from there. Hmm. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let me see the swing high. This is more important than that. Yeah, 50% level is forming around there, and I think we're good. That level, what I've drawn, this one is a good level. Lot of confluences. So let's see what happens. Hmm. After this, if we have closing below this trend line, we could look for this trend line to trade. Bearish on gold. Everything is saying be bearish on gold. Let's see. Let's see what market will do. It's a great manipulator. But yeah, all of these trades could have been taken. The nothing, but only you should have had a daily bias. That is all. That is all, and everything was beautiful, perfect to the end. All the fair value gaps covered, and this significant order block will say yeah doesn't happen, didn't happen. Actually, it has been tested already. The significant order block, so One can say that this one hasn't been tested. This order block, bigger one, if you see, so which didn't close. The market didn't close. So that could have been our 1 hour entry. There is also a fear of it being a breaker block. So, but normal doesn't happen. But we could have taken a scalp around here. Now let me see in what time, because I know this candle, this Tatika candle, gonna have to close above this level. So it formed around, okay, it formed the start only, so it's a quite difficult one to think. But yeah, okay, fine, that's fine. Now for it rates to look for us. Mm, what else? What else? What else? Any bearish trend lines? See if any bearish trend lines is forming, that would give us more confidences towards our level. If anything, that is what's happening. It does look like good. So still saying that tomorrow in the morning we'll have this trade. Yeah, kind of a prediction. Let's see. Uh, yeah, with that let's end today's session. Great session we had. Could go a little deeper, but it's fine. Great job. 15 minutes per audit stream was. You could have actually been risk free in this trade. But as I told you, uh, not a great level to be in buying right now. It's a great level in 15 minutes, of course, but I'm looking for this level, to be honest. This level. Uh, has this become a breakout block now? No, no, no. I don't have a breakout block. So I could take a selling scalp actually at this point. Could take a selling scalp. If you want to take, you can take a little selling scalp with a higher quantity to get a higher reward. Have 10 pips to stop loss. Let's see how that works out. This market structure. Let's do this market structure right now. Let's do this. It's 10.50. 15 pips to stop loss. Sell from there. Mm. Go. I mean, not this. 15 wait. 10 pips to stop loss. Let's have. Sell from here. No problem. Higher quantity where you can go. I sold. Mm. And let's see what market does. So it closes above this level. Let's leave it. I don't think it will. Let's see. We should have this cap. And not this much. Just 30, 40 pips. Let's see. Yeah, that would be the last trade of the day. Anyway, it goes. If you want to risk free, you can do it. I mean, after it coming to our level, of course. Not now. 10 pips brings sold at 306.8, 305.8, somewhere around here. You could do that. If you are entered with a higher quantity, do that. You don't want to lose a lot of money. And 10 pips is not a lot of money, but still, just say it's a decent risk to reward ratio. No? That is why I came this way. So how much risk to reward ratio do you have? Why is it not clicking? 1 is to 3.5. Great risk to reward ratio. Right. So yeah. Mm, closing. Let's wait for the closing. Closing below this level. 306.3. That is what we want. Would we get what we want? And market structure also. Market structure. Yeah, it will follow. Hmm. How much time do we have? 20 seconds. It's already below that only. Yep. I think. Yeah, I think that was expected. No, good risk free if you are in with very high quantities. You know, good risk free. That's DX by the way. Yeah. Nasty. That is why it's giving us moments like this. Only because of DX5, this could be risky. Everything else seems perfect for this one. Okay, this will be the last trade. We are risk free in this trade if you are, or if it's gone, it's 10 bits, doesn't matter. Market structure, good level selling. If you are with us for a long time, you know that is a good selling. So, with that, we end today's session. A lot of fair value gaps to cover. Uh, Thinking this would be the level from where it could happen after taking this liquidity. Little bit consolidation, expecting little consolidation over here. Then, yeah, we should be able to look for this liquidity sweep and target this target 160. Let's go, guys. Yeah, mark these levels. Have the limit orders placed. Don't tell me that we didn't do this, we didn't do that. To take a buy which we failed, let me point that out as well. I think 3000 ka buy did we do. Let me pull up the Telegram channel and look at it. So, I was telling the proper selling wasn't happening. Fine, fine. Let's try this. It was 301.5. 301.5 was yes, around here only. So, what trade was this? The, yeah, I think 40 pips to stop loss. Uh, this was the target. At least I thought that was the target. So, this was a trade. It gave us risk free. I'll tell you how. See, we entered here, went to 305.8, 606.5, I think. Then it were from there we have that selling. Hmm. However, risk free, which was good for us. Hmm. Risk-free. Why it is important? This is why. If you are not risk free in here, you lost 40 to 45 pips for stop loss. Right. Hmm. Yeah, pretty. That is all. Nothing much. Nothing else. Until next time. Let's meet tomorrow. Bye bye. So, risk free in this trade. Even now, you can risk free in this trade. If you're in higher quantities, if you're in lower quantities, who cares, man? 10 pips. Give it to the market. Just give it. Anyway, we're making a higher pips. This week we are up. We are up by not as last week, but we are up a very. This was break even. Today we didn't do any trades. Shame. That is shame. But Monday got trades very nicely. This 170 pips we captured. I think this selling also I captured. I don't know if I've posted this in Telegram or not. This Oh yeah, I did post, no? Yeah, this one we posted in the Telegram. Bro, we did post this, no? Yes, we posted this in the Telegram, and it was a consolidating move, and we did capture that. That is something to remember about. Told you this was the level, this was it, and that is in perfection, man. 130 pips ka perfection. And after that, we bought and we 170 pips ka perfection. 170, 130. Here only we made 300 pips ka winning. I was not live, but I was telling you from do this, do this, do that. Monday was a good day. I mean, if we had seen the charts a little bit more, could have sold from bigger levels as this also could have been done. This selling could have been captured. Streamline that this didn't happen in front of my eyes. No, that is really bumming me out. Without that consolidation, all expected liquidity, a little bit move, consolidation, liquidity move. Sure. So good pips captured. I think we should have holded this trade for a little more pips than that. At least this would have been easily captured because it was high. Every trade we take is a higher time frame trade, so that is why if you observe our trades, they usually are reaching higher targets than what we hope for them to be. Yeah, this is fine. Today, Kana, this today is this is one thing that could be taken. Yeah, I could have created this. Sure. Anyway, with that, that's today's end today's session. Great, good session today. Good day. Let's see tomorrow. We're up by 350, 370 pips for the week from Telegram and live channel. I mean, if you have taken this trade, that's a different story. And not only have this TP, but have a longer TP. That would be incredibly amazing. This we did on Monday, no Friday, no. Yes, that was last week. Last week was, I think this was the last trade, and we were only a couple bips behind the 1,000 bips. 30 or 40 bips behind with 1,000 bips. But great week, man. And this was great as well. And 350 pips up for the week. Only 2 days gone by. So let's hope the next 3 days we can capture more pips and make it 1,000 pip quick again this week as well. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. Please subscribe to our channel. Trade with Maze. Uh, please follow our Telegram channel where we post updates about the trades and all the levels. It's like a free money making machine. The Telegram group should just should just step into it. I think if somebody, I mean not like signal groups and all, if somebody told me that this is this guy who does this and who does the analysis and the live stream and gives us levels where it has almost 100% win rate or 0% का lose rate. No, 100% win rate and 0% lose rate are not equal because see 0% lose rate मतलब कि risk free हो रहा है. That is also a 0% losing the streak. So we are not counting that on, but we have risk freeze only because we do a lot of trades. So in a day we do 3 or 4 trades. Normally we shouldn't do. We should do only like 1 or 2 trades. One trade, and the people do great traders that I've met, they do like 2 or 3 trades a week, and they do it in a very high level. Like weekly pay, they will do analysis, and they do on a daily time frame. They're caught in the trade for a very long time, but we are not. Which that requires a very high level of patience, high level of I mean, that could be achieved, but if we can make in the low time frames and we could be making as much as them, as much as much pips as them, why not? That is all. I mean, I wouldn't have if the news comes over the weekend and they are holding they're panicking, right? So because they have very higher quantities on the line, but we don't. We are just in and out like just like that. That could be a little bit concerning because we can't hold these kind of trades. See, these kind of trades, if a swing trader is doing this, he would have bought here, same entry, and would have waited for, I don't know, at least this level. At least this level he would have waited. So that is risk appetite. We could also, actually, we should let's adapt a new level, that new way of doing this key. Let's book 80% on the TP and let's hold 20% if it's a very great level that we think the market could give us very high, bigger profits. So here 20% of this, which is twice of this move, can give us 60% of the TP that we achieved without no risk. So yeah, that is I think something we should look at. Yeah, I think yeah, the trade we are in. Let me check that out a bit. Wait. 5 minutes. What happened? Yep. As I told you, the same thing. 20 pips up. Okay, only 40 pips. 40 pips. Fine. I will with the higher quantity as well. Sure. Let's close this session. Let's meet tomorrow. It will probably hit the TP, or if it doesn't, doesn't matter. To the people who risk free. So I gave you two levels, buying level and one selling level, and I'm very confident on the selling level than buying level. But still, I'm not the god of markets or like that. So yeah, those are the levels. Let's see. Have your limit orders placed. This is like how many whips ka stop loss? For 65 whips ka stop loss. Remember that. If you have newer candles forming, then just trail your stop loss and be risk free and all that. And this trade, I think 40 pips ka stop loss. That should be fine. Okay, let's end the session. It should hit TP. I mean, lower volume. That is why it's very taking. Should I stay here? Okay, let's see. We're almost there. 10 pips. 10 pips to go. Hmm, 10 pips. 5 pips to go. 25 pips cut rate. I could give you higher targets, but it doesn't make sense at this point. I think we're about to hit it. Did we hit? Almost there. Mhm. 30, 35 pips. What does it matter, man? You can just book here only. Why do you want to take risk from these levels? You can book here at 30 pips. 30 pips ka scalp very fine. So 380 pips up for the week, including this one. I book this trade. Seeing some movement, not very much. So book this trade anyhow, and it's already there on the 33 pips. Sure, I'm fine with that. And we had a 0%, 0 pips per drawdown. Didn't have a drawdown at all. What else could we possibly want? Yep, I think yes. Let's go home. Bye bye. Take care. Mhm. I think there it is. Shoot, fine. Let's go. Remember what I told you on the markets. Remember the levels. Remember the targets. Could give a higher targets. I told you. Then we hit the TP that we said before as well. Fine. Yeah. Take care. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Until then, trade with Maze and be disciplined. That is all I can say. Thank you.